Okay, welcome back everyone to another episode of Yoda's Hut. I'm Bill. I go by Yodaman on the boards, and once again I'm joined for commentary by Derek. Hey Derek, how's it going?
Doing good.
All right, so we've got another game between myself. I'm on the right against my good friend Jerry, who's on the left. Where I was trying out decks suggested on the Yoda's Hut suggest decks using Power of the Force cards. In this game, I'm playing a deck suggested by Royal Aegis from the boards. It's a Jedi affiliation with 2 Heroes Trial, 2 May the Force be with you, 2 Planning the Attack, 2 Shield Generator Assault, and 2 Haunting the Empire. That's the new hero set. And Jerry is playing a Scum original deck that he built himself, which has most of the pods you're seeing in competitive play right now. It's got 2 Masterful Manipulation, 2 Heartless Tactics, 2 has High Exaltedness, then 1 each of Findsman's Intuition, No Disintegrations, Hunter, and Hut's Menagerie. Looks like we've already flipped up, and Jerry was able to start with Masterful, Heartless Tactics, and his High Exaltedness. And I believe I started with Shield Generator Assault, Planning the Attack, and Hero's Trial. So I did not have Hera set out to start with. So it'll be interesting to see how Hera set slots into this kind of more standard Rebel and Jedi build with Han, Dodonna, Luke, and Yoda. So
Yeah, you didn't get May the Force either.
no, I did not get May the
So
Force.
you got the other three.
Yeah.
No.
I can't remember what my other objective was. It might have been another Hero's Trial, actually, now that I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, that was my guess.
All right, so Jerry's got spending 4 to play Dengar. Not a bad way to start.
Yeah, that looks familiar.
And he's still technically got 2 resources. He's going to play Shadows of the Empire on Planning the Attack. So I won't be able to
Huh.
get my extra card like I was hoping to get.
I don't know if I would have done that. That's something that you can turn off a little pretty easily. And now there's the potential to flip something better.
Yep.
So,
I
or
just
you can just flip the
I
same
just
thing.
flipped up the other one. I thought I shuffled
Well,
my
okay then.
objectives. Maybe I didn't. So I see a Yoda, you seek Yoda in my hand. I wonder if I'm doing that before I draw. Yeah, I think I am. So the
Well,
dial
it
will go
makes
to 2
sense.
here.
You get one more card.
Yeah, I was probably going to do it on his turn until he buried something, and I didn't want to risk getting locked out of one of the affiliations, so I waited.
Hmm.
So I'll put Yoda into play. Yoda's usually pretty good, I hear.
Yeah, he has his moments.
Yeah. I mean, he does only have the one blast, but he's
Yeah, he's
he can get a lot of guns if the game goes a while.
just a green little pudgy guy. He's overrated.
Yeah, looks like I drew a nudge there and got my extra card with planning the attack also.
Hmm.
I think I see one of Page's commandos. There's a nudge. I guess that'll go back to 1. Got a seeds in my hand. Oh, there's a Spec Force command guy.
I never seem to get lucky enough to get those guys across. I mean, ideally you want to send them in unopposed and let them do a whole bunch of work, but
Right.
I can never seem to get the board locked down when I play that set to where I can get them across.
Yeah. And I should be able to do that here.
Hell, you can send the nudge and it seeds Dengar.
I sure can. I think that's probably what's going through my head right now. And I've also looks like I have secret objective in my hand. So if I play this right, I might be able to blow up Masterful. Because I could
Hmm.
redirect and
Yeah.
then hit it with secret objective.
Well, the Pathfinder can double swing.
Right, so I could get 3 just with him.
Hmm. So you
With
could
the
actually
unopposed.
take out Heartless Tactics then if you wanted.
Yeah, that's true. Get rid of that. That might actually, or if anything, I should try to get rid of his high exaltedness to keep him from recycling cards around potentially. So I'm swinging at Heartless Tactics, which means if I'm going to use Secret Objective, I'm not. That's not what I'm trying to get rid of.
I think in my experience, as much as his high exaltedness bothers, I think I would still eliminate Heartless Tactics first because the way Scum can capture, if they get anything under there,
Right.
you're just never gonna do any damage. Heartless, I think, is the one you have to get rid of first.
Yeah, well, I don't think I'm going for that the way this looks. I put one card in. I
No.
wonder if I put seeds in or secret objective. I put secret objective in. So I am redirecting the masterful.
Hmm.
And shooting with Yoda because I want edge. So I'm going to shoot Dengar for one, focus Dengar, and then do one damage to the objective. And now the Spec Force guy can actually take it out.
Yeah.
Since I've got two Endor locations down. So I'm going to swing with the Spec Force guy, do a damage. Damage, Hero's Trial, that makes sense. That's the better one to damage.
Mm.
Free up the Spec Force guy, shoot again, do three, unopposed, we'll blow it up, and I'm off and running with one. That's how you use a
And
Spec Force guy.
yep. Now, shield generator is the one that lets you take and move damage from one Endor objective to another, right?
Right, which is great if you
Okay.
get the mission out. So, and I
Yes.
committed the nudge to take balance, so now we'll go to two. Like I said, about the only real bad thing is I don't have um, May the Force be with you out, so I couldn't swing and free up, but nudge can hold the
Hmm.
Force for a little bit. And I don't know if Jerry's looking to see. He may not have actually had anything in his discard pile to get back with his high exaltedness, and maybe that's why I didn't really care as much about that one. And he flipped up another his high exaltedness.
Yeah. I still think getting Dengar's location would have been better. But to do that, you would have had to send the nudge and
Yeah,
use the seeds.
yeah. And maybe that's why I didn't do it.
Yeah.
I wanted
We'll
to
see
be
if
able
it
to get
comes back
balance
to
back.
bite you. Because, I mean, he's already got Dengar on, which is the ideal guy for in terms of capturing.
Right.
So.
And now he's got 6 resources to play with. Now I can actually still free the Spec Force guy up on his turn if I want to.
Yeah, you could, in theory, if he attacks, you could free him up, block, and then seeds.
Yep.
And that
And
way you don't have to get your nudge focused.
right.
You just gotta hope he doesn't have a heat. But I don't think there is any heats in the Scum decks nowadays, are there?
Not
There's not really
usually.
any heat sets that are being used.
Yeah. I mean, I'll try to think. Yeah, like I mean, I guess sometimes if you're using Guri, I guess, or
Yeah, I haven't seen Guri in a while.
uh,
I still love that set, but I haven't.
Zeka.
It hasn't gotten much play in a while.
Yeah, I mean, if you're using Zeka, but I don't think Zeka's in there.
Yeah,
And he is putting
Death
Death
Mark.
Mark on Yoda. And he's going to kill Yoda with his
Yep.
hospitality. And he's still got 3 resources to play with here. And there is payout.
Now he has more.
Yep.
He needs to damage planning the attack to turn that off.
Yeah, I would think he'd want to try to do that just so I don't get the extra card. But
Yeah.
he also may want to get rid of Shield Generator Assault or something like that. It's not my Endor stuff. Because you need
Well,
to
the
have an
problem is
Endor objective to use the Spec Force guy. So,
well, the problem is you got two of them. He can move damage off a shield generator assault if he has to
yeah,
and put it on Hero's Trial.
that's true.
So I think you just turn off the other one and let the damage start accumulating if you start using it. But
Yeah, there's the Twi'lek Sycophant, which lets you look at the top 5 cards in your deck for Scum event and reveal it, put in your hand. And wow, there's captured.
yeah, I actually don't think I would play the captured at this point on the. Given that you only have 4 resources, I think I'd save it and get your next main that hits the table. Because
Yeah,
he's in better shape than you are right now.
yeah, unless he just really wants to get rid of the Spec Force guy or get rid of the nudge, because then he could trigger the
Yeah,
dial
but
too. But I don't
so
know.
even I mean, you can use that stinking sycophant and kill the Spec Force.
Yeah,
So, yeah, I would. I'd probably hang on to the captured if I was him, even though he's got it. or that he can use it. I mean, you're not going to win if you don't play something good.
Right. Well, I played something good. He just captured it, or actually just destroyed it with Hut's hospitality.
Yep, and it forces you to play a second one that you already know is going to be gone as well, which
Yep.
gives him another turn on you to get stuff going and do whatever he wants to do.
That's why decks need event cancels now on the light side. Try to help stop some of that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
There is no event cancel in my deck, though, I'm pretty sure. And then there is Malakili. So he's saving the captured, sort of like you predicted. And he can search
Yeah.
his deck for a creature now. I guess he could either get Bubo, which seems like a decent play because Bubo could protect Dengar, or he could get Jabba's
Yeah,
Rancor, but he couldn't play
Bubo.
him.
Yeah.
I think that's all that's in this deck as far as creatures.
Yeah.
Bubo seems like the obvious play here. Grab Bubo, put him down. Then you got some protect for Dengar in case I get something that can swing big like a Luke.
Well, and see, that's the thing though with Luke is if you get Luke, you'd want the Rancor.
Yeah, well, but I mean, he couldn't. He is grabbing the Rancor. I was gonna say he couldn't play Rancor now. That's why I was wondering what he'd do.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter if you play Luke now. He plays captured,
Oh my,
so
yeah,
you're only going to get one swing,
right, that's true.
and you don't have the resources to play Luke and his lightsaber.
That is also true, which is a shame. Of course, that's assuming I even have Luke. I may not have Luke.
Yep.
So,
So
so
yeah,
grab
I
the
mean
Rancor.
Bubo's clear protect. I think I probably would have grabbed the Rancor as well, just because you want that guy with 3 guns that he can leave back there on defense, and then he can go to work with Dengar on
Yeah,
offense.
I still got my mighty nudge there to defend.
Yeah, all he knows you can damage the spec also, so it's not a matter of not being able to prevent unopposed. He doesn't know
Right.
you've got your seeds.
It looks like he's gonna swing with Malakili here,
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
and I'm blocking with the nudge. Do I have a heat and a seeds? That would be awesome.
Well, if you win Edge, you're going to kill him anyway.
That's true. If I win Edge, I will kill him. I know he's got a Rancor in his hand.
And if you win Edge, you can also seeds. You can seeds the Dengar, kill him, and then have a mostly open board come your turn.
Yeah, because he'd only have the Twi'lek left.
Right.
And I had quite a few. I had saw some cards left, and Jerry played a few there because he used the Death Mark and Hut's Hospitality. He played
Yeah, and he's got the Rancor, which only has 1 pip.
right.
So the only thing you have to fear is like a Prince's scheme. But if you're playing fake cards, you don't care.
Yeah, I played a twist there.
Yeah.
Twisted away at 2. I think he passed, and I put a card
Yeah,
in.
he probably didn't care.
Yeah, and then there's my seeds. So I'm going to seeds Dengar, and I'm going to shoot Malakili. And this is working out
Yep.
pretty well. About the only thing I should have done different was maybe I should have committed my Spec Force guy just so then I could have freed him up and ended up with balance back here. But because I gotta think he'll commit the Twi'lek to take balance. Yeah. So Dow will go to, or Dow will stay at 2 as he passes turn. I guess I'm looking to see if there's anything to do. And my planning the attack is still turned on. My nudge is focused, but I'm going to get to draw up to 7 again. And all he's got is the Twi'lek to defend with. I do know, like you said, anything I play is probably about to get captured, so maybe I don't want to put anything out. I don't know if I want to put anything out powerful or if I want to get cheap stuff. There is a Dagobah training grounds. I think I just saw Dodana in there.
Well, if you've got anything that can do damage, I think you play it now and you go out and you take out
Something.
an objective right now, because if you wait and he plays captured, then he's going to get it right back when you take it and he'll use it again.
Yep.
So you need to take out something now before he gets captured into his discard pile. So you already know you've got the the spec op who can do 3 damage on his own. You need to get some other damage out there and just take out an objective with it.
Well, just played the speeder bike.
Oh, that should do it.
Do I have anything else I can play? Another Spec Force guy would be nice.
Yeah. Well, the speeder, I mean, will at least let you swing, but you're not going to do enough to kill anything unless you got a target. Or a secret objective where you could double swing.
Right.
And get unopposed twice.
So I gotta think what I'm probably trying to do here is I want to lock down Dengar. That'd be my guess. Because Dengar is certainly the scarier of the units he has back on the table right now.
Yeah, obviously.
So I'm sending in the speeder bike after his high exaltedness that has no focus tokens on him or anything.
Yeah. Well, now you've got 5 cards in hand and you've already got edge 1.
Yep.
So.
And I am hit for double focusing Dengar. He did not defend. So I got damage in on that one. I gotta think I might swing with the Spec Force. Well, maybe I won't. Because unless I have a heat, well, I guess I'm gonna swing and see if he'll double focus the Twi'lek.
Well, to kill the Spec Force, I would gladly do that if I was him.
So I'm going after his high exaltedness.
Because unless you've got a Seeds or a Heat or something, you're going to lose your Spec Force guy.
Yep. But he would be locked down. Of course, I'd be locked down too. So.
Well, your guy would be dead.
My guy would be dead. My other units would be locked down. But he'd have 6 resources to do stuff, but.
Yeah, that guy's not doing anything anyway. He's 1 pip to the Force struggle. I mean, you can't let the Spec Force guy go through and do 3 damage here. You got to put the Twi'lek in front of him. You don't care if he gets killed anyway.
Right.
So even if you just put him in and pass, I think you still got to do it. But I would put him in and probably put at least a card in to try and get some edge stuff out of your hand.
Yeah, depending on what I had there. I think I had a Seeds. I could actually Seeds him and keep my Spec Force guy alive. And I thought I saw another twist in there because I already played the one, but I might have another one. I guess Jerry's trying to decide, does he want to defend and possibly be locked down?
Do you have 2 resources now?
I do still have 2 resources there.
Yeah.
Not quite sure. Well, I know I had Dodana in my hand. I saw him, but I probably was afraid to play him because of the captured. So I'm going to swing his high exaltedness and damage shield generator assault. Spread it around a little bit. Swing again with the Spec Force guy. Do a second damage. Unopposed will put it up to 3. So that's not too bad. I got some damage out there.
I can't believe he didn't block.
Yeah, maybe he was afraid of a heat or something. Or he didn't want to be locked down. That's the only other thing I can think of. So he's going to keep balance and that'll go to 4. Dengar's going to still be locked down.
That unit he's kept awake is going to do anything. I mean, it's got 1 black gun and no blast. It's not like you're going to need him to attack.
And I just damaged Hero's Try to free up the Spec Force guy now. Sort of forcing his hand, like, go ahead, capture him.
I wouldn't bother.
Yeah, I think if he really wanted to play captured right now, he'd be better off playing on the bike.
Yep.
But I'm with you too. You're probably you want to hold it for a main. Just take your chances.
Yeah, I think he should have blocked and killed that Spec Force right there. At the very least, I mean, if you got heats or you got Seeds, it makes you use them. Now you can just use them the next turn, and he's accomplished nothing by waiting.
Right. But he does have the 6 resources, so he could certainly play captured and something else. He's got,
Snuva.
yeah, Snuva. He could capture something with Snuva, capture something with captured. Kind of clear my board off a little bit. Those Spec Force guys are so good if you can swing unopposed.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's equivalent to a guy that has 2 blasts,
Yeah,
and so yeah.
not shabby at all.
The trick is getting them through unopposed. If you get them
Yeah,
early, they're great. If you get them mid to late game, a lot of times the board's too cluttered for you to get them through, and they
right,
just are kind of wasted.
right. Yeah, there aren't any targets in this deck to help with on that end, but that's all right.
Mm-hmm.
So it looks like Jerry's got some resources out, probably trying to weigh his options here, what he wants to do, because Dengar is probably his main unit that he was obviously going to want to use on attack or defense, and he's locked down now.
Yeah, but he's going to stay locked down unless he's able to block that speeder.
And he's going to capture the Spec Force guy. He was blinded by all the damage I was doing with that thing and just captured it and put it under the his high exaltiness that only had 1 damage on it.
Should have just blocked with the Twi'lek. Now he had to waste his captured on it.
Yeah. See, that looked to me like an instance where he was blinded by his hatred of that, like I am of Brainiac.
Yep.
It's like, okay, I'm getting rid of this stupid thing.
There's only 3 more in your deck.
Yep. And he's still got 3 resources. And let's see. There's 2 for a Black Sun Headhunter, so that could do some damage.
See, now he could blow up Hero's Trial and get back his captured.
Yeah. He could do that, and he could send, like, well, then he'd have no defenders. He also, you know, he's probably thinking, does he want to just turn off planning the attack, too? So he's sending the Twi'lek in after planning the attack to turn it off, so keep me from getting the extra card. And he might save the Headhunter to block here since it's got the shield.
Well, see, now he can... Having that captured in your discard pile, it's hard to not go retrieve it.
Yeah, I mean, he couldn't play it now. He'd have to wait till next turn. I guess he could.
Unless he's got a prep and planning.
Right, yeah, or maybe he thinks that I might blow up something anyway, so he's just going to hold off and get it back then. I don't know. So he's past turn. He did not commit the Headhunter. Dials at 4. And let's see if I can get some shenanigans going here.
Well, he can still retrieve his Hut's Hospitality.
Yeah.
Did he play Jabba Summons this game also? Or no, he didn't.
No, he did not.
It
Although
was
I don't think.
Malakili that
Yeah.
got him.
Right now, Hut's Hospitality couldn't hit anything because I'm pretty sure it's character or droid, so.
Yeah, it is.
It won't hit the nudge or the bike. I am seeking Yoda. I must not have Luke, because otherwise I would think I would have played him. So, maybe I had some more Spec Force guys.
Well, that would be really good because Yoda can lock down the Headhunter.
Yep.
And you can go to town with the Spec Force guys again.
Yep. Well, I could just send the speeder bike in and start locking things down.
Well, it dials at 5 now. Yoda's got the damage to kill the Headhunter if he blocks with
Oh,
it.
that's true. Yeah, it went to 5 since I just played Yoda, you seek Yoda.
Mm-hmm.
I just forgot that the dial clicked up there. So, yeah, I could send him in, just take him out, because the Headhunter wouldn't kill Yoda. And then if he doesn't block, I'll just focus Dengar. Or I can
There's
focus it, yeah.
one more problem, though. The dial's about to go to 6, and he's got Dengar the Headhunter that can do some significant damage.
Yeah. So I am going after the 3 damage his high exaltedness with Yoda. Now, the one thing he could do here to stop me from blowing that up is he could throw the headhunter in the way and actually shield the objective.
Yep.
I do still have 3 resources left. What the heck am I saving resources for, dear? Do I really just have crap or something? Or,
I'm trying to think what's could be in your hand. We haven't seen anything from Harrow's set yet.
No, that's true, but I don't think there's anything in there that would help me.
I can't think of anything off the top of my head. There's nothing in. I know there's nothing in Dodonna's set. You do have Hero's Trial out there, so you could play something else, stuff mid-combat.
Yeah, that's true. I'm not sure exactly what I'd have. I guess I could play I Am a Jedi or Luke Saber or something, but I could play a resource that way, but maybe I just didn't have a good edge hand again.
Nothing comes to mind that would be, that important.
Yeah. I actually think this was a mistake. I think I should have attacked with the bike first. Because,
well, if you wanted to take out that objective, then yeah.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. I should have, because I said if he shields the objective, I'm not going to blow it up. I'll be 1 short, I think. Oh, no, I guess I would still blow it up. Because he doesn't have a card capture there. Yeah, so if I blow up the headhunter, even if he shields the objective, no, I'd be 1 short. Yeah. So
you would be 1 short.
He actually let that go. He did not block. And I'm going to focus the headhunter. And I'm going to do a damage. And then I guess unopposed will blow it up. They'll give me the second one. And he'll get something back. So I guess he could get his captured back. You get Hut's Hospitality, but there's nothing really to play it on.
I think there's no reason not to take captured.
Yeah, I'm with you. I think that's what I'm pointing out, that you can't use Hut's Hospitality on either of those things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, unless he's holding Deathmark right now. But even then, I think you'd rather have the captured just because you want to beef up Dengar again.
Yeah, so I am attacking his high exaltedness. No, I'm attacking Heartless. Guess because he can't protect there. It gives me an option. I put 2 more focus on Dengar. And did the unopposed. So Dengar and the Twi'lek are locked down. I'm going to take balance. Val's going to go to 6. And I probably just have to hope he doesn't draw enough blasts to blow things up. But I'm not sure he would. So he's going to play Better Offer and pull Dengar back. All right. So much for locking Dengar down.
Yeah, but now you know that he's going to spend all his resources to get Dengar back.
Right, and
he's only got 1 thing captured now.
And you have to pay 1 for the headhunter too. And he flipped up another Heartless Tactics.
Yeah, he doesn't have the resources to play Dengar and captured.
No.
So I think he has to get rid of Yoda and probably send in the I would attack with the headhunter.
Now, I only need 1 more objective to win. And he's not going to be able to win, probably. So I guess it's a matter of, does he want to get things back, or...
Well, it
captured. He's capturing
Yoda.
Yoda.
Get something back, but he needs to try and get closer to winning himself here, too.
There we
go.
He captured Yoda and put it under the Heartless Tactics. It wasn't damaged. I'm a little surprised about that. Although, is there something on there, everyone yet? No, there isn't one under that.
He's getting a lot of mileage out of that paid out. He's played it
a few times, yeah.
Yeah.
And there's Dengar again.
previous deck. Yeah, so now with both of them out there, Dengar's got two things. I think you keep Dengar for defense, and did he get rid of the other guy? He didn't
Yeah, I
pay for
guess
him.
he didn't pay for him. He didn't have enough to pay for him. Now that I see that, so he's
All
only gonna
right.
have Dengar left.
Well, then you probably keep him for defense and because of the focus
Yeah, I think you
tokens.
gotta take balance back and then see what you can do. Because if he wins Edge, he could focus two things down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think he's got to win one edge with Dengar. Although, again, he might not have many cards left in hand. He played a lot of stuff.
Yeah, that's true. So is he really swinging? I don't think he's swing here, Jer.
Well, if the one thing you could do is lock down your speeder.
Yeah, he is
So if
doing
he
that.
doesn't think he can win edge anyway, Dengar's not going to do him any good on defense.
Yeah, so he did lock down my speeder. Put in extra damage. Past turn, and I did the damage to Heartless Tactics. Because
He
he
actually
forgot
didn't
to.
need to.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
he made a mistake there that he didn't put the captured card under that middle objective.
yeah.
Unless there's one there and I just can't see it, but I
No,
don't
there's
think there
not.
is.
He did he only put one? Yeah, okay. You went back and changed it. I was gonna say he didn't need to put the third tactics on the speeder. He should have done a
Right.
damage, and that's what he did.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was correct there.
All right. So I played a nudge. That went back to 5, and then I just played Dodana. And Dodana should be able to just take out that middle objective now because there's
Yeah,
nothing captured there.
yeah, he left himself wide open
Yeah.
by not.
Yeah, because he didn't put the captured card at that one. That's where he needed to put it. Then I would not be able to blow it up here.
Yeah,
And so I think Dodana's going to get the win. Go Dodana. So I held
yeah,
on to Dodana for a while.
yeah. If he'd have put that a captured card there, then you would have been able to prevent 2 damage to it,
Right, right,
and you wouldn't have had enough.
right. Yeah, I don't know why he didn't do that since it already had the damage on it. I can understand if neither one of them were damaged and it just doesn't matter. But yeah, I think he made a mistake. It was getting late at that point. It probably, just made a
Well,
mistake of how he played. I don't think I saw a
yeah,
card
I
from
mean
Harris at
the
all.
no, the standard idea is, you don't want him to get Yoda back, but I think
Right,
when he put it there, he probably just forgot that you only needed one to win.
right. That might have been too. Like I said, either that or there was that and it was late. He just probably wasn't thinking. So well,
Yeah.
I swear to Royal Aegis if he's watching this because I know he's kind of a fan of Yoda's Hut and says he watches some of the videos and he's always posts up decks to try. I swear I did use your deck and it had hair in it, even though it didn't seem like it drew anything from the set. From the set, there was two of them in there. So Yoda and Dodana and the Spec Force guys really did the work. I didn't really even use Luke's stuff much. I got the speeder bike, I guess, but
Yeah, that was
that's
the only
about
card
it.
you even saw from his set.
Yeah, so the other stuff did some work in that game. So I was able to take down a Scum deck there. That's always a nice feeling there because Scum's so good. So you got any final thoughts about this game before we wrap it up?
I mean, I think he just goofed there at the end, and by allowing Dodonna to get in there and get him. I think he also wasted the captured earlier when he used it on the Spec Force guy. He should have just blocked and killed him the turn before with the Twi'lek.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
So, and then the captured could have taken out something else.
Right.
So I think it was a bunch of little things that he did that allowed you to actually get the win there.
Yeah, I think I
Um,
was fortunate there that he may not have timed some things as good as he could have and chose not to defend that one attack. All right, well, thanks again for joining me for always for commentary, Derek. Appreciate it.
yep, anytime.